Yes, sir, we promised you a great many minutes tonight.
Andres, a China. WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a The world is watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, as well as you know now, we lost Dusty Rhodes. Born Virgil Riley Reynolds Jr., Rhodes was better known as the American Dream. He made occasional on-air appearances on other WWE television and pay-per-views, and he worked as a backstage booker and producer in WWE's NXT developmental territory. Throughout his wrestling career, Rhodes was a 3-time NAW World Heavyweight Champion, and during his time in Jim Crockett Promotions, which would become WCW in the future, he was a former United States champion, a multi-time television champion, World Tag Team Champion, and 6-man Tag Team Champion. He also won many regional championships during his wrestling career. He was one of 6 men inducted into each of the WWE, WCW, Professional Wrestling, and Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame. We here at World Triumphant Wrestling dedicate this edition of Point Blank to the memory of Dusty Rhodes, and we send our deepest condolences to his family, including his sons, Dustin Reynolds, aka Goldust, and Cody Reynolds, aka Stardust. May God bless them.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, please stand as we toll the bell 10 times to honor the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
for tonight's show is dedicated to him. And, well, here you have A great match card for the fans tonight as the Wyatt family will take on the Primetime Players to turn the #1 contenders to the tag team title.
Also in singles matches, we have Alex Shelley with Chris Sabin right his side. Face off against Dolph Ziggler with the newly crowned women's champion, Caitlyn in his corner. Wait a minute. We're progressing on, ladies and gentlemen. We also got a tag team match coming up. And we also got John Cena versus McLeod for an opponent, which will turn out to be Randy Orton. That's going to be one intriguing night.
Indeed, we're going to have a great show here tonight in Canada.
Yeah, son tells me this is not going to be my night, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands.
There we go. We see Eric Rowan and Luke Harper of the Wyatt making their way on down the ramp here. Absolutely, the Wyatt family. They haven't been in WTW for too long, but they've already made an impact in the short time that they've been here.
It's going to be one very, very intriguing matchup.
Absolutely. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family set to take on the Primetime Players. And just look at the size of Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Primetime Players making their return to action tonight. What a return this could be for them if they manage to defeat the Wyatt family and become the #1 contenders for the WTW Tag Team Championship.
Absolutely, that's going to be one intriguing matchup. Folks, as we all separated to go. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the locker room, Evan O'Shea engaged Grayson. Watch this matchup very closely.
Absolutely. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can tweet about the show all throughout the night. We'll be showing that hashtag on the screen there. Hashtag thank you, Dusty, in memory of the American Dreams.
Sidetrack here, nice bulldog. But on the sidetrack here, I kind of like what I saw when I read the eulogy that Stardust gave, Kurt Rose gave to his father. In which the end it says, when you go to bed this evening, don't just have a dream, have an American dream. I thought that was very, very touching.
Absolutely, those are some touching words indeed. But anyway, back to the match at hand, folks. You see Rowan just crushing down there.
Man, that's going to hurt. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we also got Alex Shelley versus Dolph Ziggler with Caitlyn as one. I was wrong when I said that Caitlyn was women's champion. Caitlyn has a title shot against AJ Lee at Final Verdict. So I'm just putting the cart before the horse.
Indeed. Is now Rowan smashing the knee of Young into the mat.
Young, nice little DDT.
Absolutely. Darren Young going after Rowan there. Rowan bouncing off the ropes, jumping over Young. Oh, look at that.
Man, you gotta give Darren Young credit. He is sure as heck putting up a fight.
Absolutely. And now Titus O'Neil
doing another. Come on, guys, take the fight back in the ring. You need to come over here and take the fight
Oh.
to us. Good Lord.
And now Rowan looking like he's gonna get back in the ring. And no.
Well, that's a little too soon.
And now Rowan back in the ring. Young kicks to the midsection.
You know something, Nathan? I'm pretty sure the LGBT community, they love WTW for allowing us to let Darren Young be exactly who he is, be exactly who he wants to be.
Well, we don't discriminate here in WTW.
Absolutely.
Now Rowan in the corner, Young making the tag to O'Neil.
Yeah, case in point, the person who was the voice of WTW got demoted.
Indeed. Now, oh, big kick to the back of Rowan, followed by an elbow drop. You know,
Oh boy, wait!
Oh, man.
What a shoulder breaker!
As I was saying, I don't believe that the primetime players have ever secured a victory as a tag team here in WTW.
I don't think they have. Oh man!
So this would be a huge win for them tonight if they could get their first victory and at the same time become the #1 contenders for the tag team titles.
Absolutely, that's the same possibility. Now, can you imagine if the Riots win this matchup and face off against Gage and Evan O'Shea?
Well, they have faced off against them before, and they won.
Absolutely. Also, keep this in mind, Darren Young, he did defeat Josh McCloud before.
That is true. That is true. And now Harper with the cover on O'Neil. 1, 2, and a kick out. So, you know, the Wyatt family, they have been showing their dominance over the short time they've been here in WTW.
Oh, man!
So the primetime players are definitely going to have to step it up.
Absolutely. Now, Luke Harper's in full control over Titus O'Neil right now. Throws Titus O'Neil to that turnbuckle. Oh, what a splash!
Now Harper with a cover on O'Neil. 1, 2, no.
Get your glasses on here, ladies and gentlemen.
And there's the big boot.
Titus O'Neil coming right back in this matchup. And all the strength of Titus O'Neil. Nicely done.
Nicely done indeed. Titus O'Neil, big backbreaker to Luke Harper.
I think Darren Young wants in.
Indeed, he's going up to the top rope.
What's he waiting for? I think he's waiting for Luke Harper to get up.
Oh, knocks him right back down. Cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Luke Harper. Primetime players definitely getting a solid offense right now. Well, might have spoke too soon.
Well,
maybe not.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Will.
Now Harper needed the midsection of Young, while Rowan had him held back.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to win, especially in a tag team match.
Good Lord. guys here.
Cover.
No. Match continues to go back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, shot to the gut.
This has been very competitive match. Oh, big. Goodness gracious. That could be it. 1, 2, no. And oh, Darren Young taking Luke Harper out of the ring.
And now Darren Young down. I think Darren Young might be looking for something. Luke Harper's coming back in the ring. Darren Young throwing Luke Harper. Oh man, nice job right there. Uh-oh.
Oh, Darren Young, no. Oh man.
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
So there you go. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan will challenge Gage Grayson and Evan O'Shea for the WTW Tag Team Championship with final verdict.
That's gonna be one that's really main event. I think that's just soon. Nathan, that maybe Evan O'Shea and Gage Grayson have finally met their match yet.
Absolutely. That's Canadian invasion. The Wyatt family did defeat Grayson O'Shea and Black Rose in a 6-man tag team match. So we could be seeing new tag team champions at final verdict.
Absolutely. We got two big balls doing battle here versus two smaller, high flyers that actually should be able to take the best this time. That should be one intriguing matchup we have in store.
Absolutely. Michael Greengrich looking for Zack Ryder in the television championship.
Oh man. Well, we're moving on here, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the next match, but tonight it was Alex Shelley.
Alex Shelley, one half the Motor City Machine Guns. Of course, his tag team partner Chris Sabin will be in his corner.
I mean, they're barely tagged as a team. And, oh boy. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the show off. Ziggler.
You talk
hasn't
about
been doing that much winning as of late.
well, you talk about talented. Dolph Ziggler, he has talent.
You know something, Nathan? I'm pretty sure Caitlyn is sick and tired of carrying Ziggler.
Well, hold on now. Ziggler is not at fault here because, as I've been saying for I don't even remember how long, Dolph Ziggler has been held back by management, by Stone Cold. It's true.
Dolph Ziggler being held back. Dolph Ziggler has been put in unfair position. It's not fair to Dolph Ziggler. It's not fair to Dolph Ziggler. You know what? They need to tell it to somebody who cares.
All right then.
There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Caitlyn, she has a matchup coming up against AJ Lee for the women's championship. Now, Dolph Ziggler's gonna be a part of Team Orton.
Absolutely, and Shelley going right to work on Ziggler.
And Dolph Ziggler's a little bit jealous.
Well, I mean, Caitlyn, she's getting support from the fans, and Ziggler, he's not really getting much of anything. So.
Now, tell me, Nathan, where have I seen that before?
Well, I'm not really sure what you're alluding to, but now Shelley.
Oh, nicely done.
Ziggler had no choice but to retreat.
Ziggler, we almost forgot, Ziggler hasn't really answered Orton's request. Maybe Orton should do the next best thing and just leave Ziggler alone. Maybe the next thing for Ziggler to do is join the Chilean squad and change back his name to Nikki. You know,
those were the days. Those were the good old days. But anyway, Ziggler, right hands and slamming Shelley's face into the floor on the outside.
Now, just back and forth. And oh boy, here we go again. Oh wait a minute, Caitlyn Caitlyn was standing on the ropes.
Ziggler with the cover, 1, 2, and Shelley kicks out.
Just back and forth we're going. I mean, you know, Caitlyn isn't really, you know, supporting as loud as usual. Okay, somebody needs to shoot out a production guy in the truck.
I see.
But she is more focused.
Oh, look at this.
See, this is what I don't like about Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is just too cocky for his own good.
He's showing his athleticism.
That's more ways of showing your athleticism than just being...
Oh, wait a minute. Randy Orton.
I think Randy Orton's doing some scouting.
Yeah, he did ask Dolph Ziggler to be a part of his team. And nope, Saban distracting the ref there.
Does he know how much Ziggler sucks these days?
But he doesn't suck. He's being held back. And look at that.
Oh, what a DDT.
Ziggler with the cover. 1, 2, and Shelley kicks out.
Fans cheering for Dolph Ziggler. Don't ask me why. I mean, these are Canadians, you know. They're drinking a little bit too much of the Molson beer lately.
Ziggler now heading up top. And now Shelley, no!
Oh, yeah, Dolph Ziggler was up there a little bit too long.
Oh, wait a minute. Ziggler, oh, nice little drop kick to Alex Shelley.
Dolph Ziggler.
Now he has him in the surfboard stretch, but Chris Sabin again distracting the referee.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler's on the wear those shirts still in the show along with your girlfriend. Dolph Ziggler is very talented. I mean, there's no question about it. Look at this.
Perhaps talking strategy or something.
Now, and meanwhile, man, Nathan, was it me or, I mean, these guys don't know who to cheer for.
No, they don't, but that's the crazy kind of crowd we'll get here in Canada.
And instead of putting maple syrup on their pancake, they've been pouring the Molson beer. Maybe they pour that little bit Molson beer to the pancake pattern.
And look at this, Shelley. 1, 2. Oh, big clothesline from Ziggler.
Ziggler only has himself to blame for the state that he's in, Nathan.
Oh, please.
I mean, it's true. I mean, Ziggler just too cocky for his own good. Nice famous. Ziggler's too cocky for his own good.
Too cocky. Please. Dolph Ziggler has every right to be cocky, as you put it.
Okay, I can put my church on to say. Manager holding him back. Stone Cold Steve Austin don't know what he's talking about. Stone Cold Steve Austin treated Dolph Ziggler wrong when
look at this.
Zigzag.
That has to be it. 1, 2,
3, and that's it.
And there you go. Dolph Ziggler sucks, you say? Dolph Ziggler put himself where he is, you say? Well, there you go. Dolph Ziggler won.
And every dog has his day, Nathan. That includes a poor bastard like Dolph Ziggler. What looks impressive from the entrance way?
Yeah, maybe Randy Orton didn't make as big of a mistake as you said he did, asking Dolph Ziggler to go.
I have an advice for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold, if you're looking for a way to prove Dolph Ziggler, I have an idea, I have a suggestion. Why don't you go ahead and prove Dolph Ziggler under a bus, and then let Kane drive it.
Oh, here we go. But anyway, nice win for Dolph Ziggler tonight. And what's your problem with Ziggler anyway?
I need to go into full detail.
Well, Randy Orton clapping. Jinder Mahal was still in WTW.
Man, there's a guy who's worse than Dolph Ziggler.
Well, here comes television champion, as he would like to call himself at this point, Zack Ryder. But we know he's not the champion. We know he just took the belt from Greenbridge.
Yeah, here comes the guy who keeps pushing to the abyss. There's Zack Ryder, ladies and gentlemen. We know that Zack Ryder is not the television champion. He just holding on to the belt.
Yeah, Greenbridge was looking for him earlier tonight.
Absolutely. You know what? Michael Greenbridge should call the police on him.
Anyway, Ryder, knife edge chops to Mahal in the corner. Now, I mean, sense that flip there from Ryder.
Absolutely. I say, Greenbridge should call the police on him. Send Zack Ryder to jail. For theft.
Well,
Then let Zack Ryder spend the night in jail.
well, anyway, Mahal back in the ring. Back body drop to Ryder.
We're going here, ladies and gentlemen.
Mahal with a suplex. Bouncing off the ropes. Big back elbow there to Ryder. Now clothesline.
Ooh, over the top rope.
Indeed, both men outside of the ring as Mahal throws Ryder into our announce table.
Uh-oh. Come on, guys. He can fight back in the ring.
Jinder Mahal not looking too bad here tonight.
He does a lot better than what he was when he was in 3MB.
Indeed. And Zack Ryder now throwing Mahal into the security wall as Ryder makes his way back into the ring.
And Jinder Mahal calls himself the one-man the one-man sitar band?
The one-man sitar band.
Sitar!
Yep. Anyway, Ryder throwing Mahal in the corner. Oh boy. Looking for the broski boot.
Zack Ryder. He had a YouTube show called Long Island IC.
This could be it. Oh, the Rough Rider.
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
And that's it.
Zack Ryder is victorious here tonight. Now let's take this leave off our screen.
Well, Zack Ryder making fairly short work of Jinder Mahal here tonight.
Victory here tonight for Zack Ryder. Ryder is victorious.
That he is. And not only that, but he still has the television championship belt.
Yeah. They're in it the right way, so he has to steal it.
Yeah, well, Zack Ryder could be the new television champion. Come final verdict.
Absolutely. Victory.
And Gingrich,
What the? Hey!
he's going after Ryder. He wants the TV title.
I don't blame him.
Of course, he is the rightful champion. Gingrich, he's not one for fun and games. He's not one for jokes. He doesn't care what Ryder is doing with the title.
Uh-oh. Ryder's up on his feet. Uh-oh. Oh! Well, we might do.
So, there you go.
Cerebral assassin.
Triple H making his way on down here.
Oh man. Here comes Triple H. He makes his way down here. We know what he's been doing as of late.
Indeed. Ever since Canadian Invasion, Triple H has been targeting Smokey after costing him that triple threat match for the WTW Championship.
Was having traded back and forth, but Smokey, he doesn't want to talk. He wants to fight.
That's the kind of guy Smokey is, and that's the kind of guy Triple H used to be.
Before he started putting on a suit and all of a sudden had his balls chopped off.
For Triple H, he's not wearing a suit tonight.
Smokey is here in the building.
Indeed, we could see a fight break out right here in Thunder Bay.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that happens here tonight.
Smokey running into the ring, going right after Triple H.
Well, so much for that, so much for the talk. They just go fight. Man, we got referees in here trying to break these two up. And there's Stone
here comes
Cold.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold saying enough, but they just won't stop.
And Stone Cold has to make his way to the ring.
Nope. Oh man.
Well, that's one way of stopping him.
How dare he?
Hey, he got past somebody to stop him. Expecting him to put those two on a leash.
He's the general manager. He has no right putting his hands on employees like that.
As good as teacher sees you two fight, what the best teacher do? Just continue to watch you two fight?
Well, I definitely wouldn't want them to put their hands on anybody.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, put it in the books. It's gonna be Triple H versus Smokey in the street fighting final verdict. Maybe that's how the difference is at final verdict, we hope. There's CM Punk having a conversation with Daniel Bryan. I'm pretty sure these two are sharing stories of the time they was in Ring of Honor. So far as we know, Daniel Bryan is on Team Punk. We move on to the next matchup of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
The next match with Cody Rhodes making his way out here. His mind possibly in a bit of a fog. Tonight is, of course, the tribute show to his late father, Dusty Rhodes. final verdict as 2 members of Team Orton will be facing off against 2 members of Team Punk. Matter of fact, the only 2 members of Team Punk that have been announced so far.
Here comes both tag team partners. Seth Rollins, he makes his way down here.
Absolutely. Seth Rollins, of course, the guy who put James Blazer through a table at Canadian Invasion. You know, this guy, he could be the shining star of Team Orton.
Very distinct possibility. See Seth Rollins step into the ring. It's going to be one intriguing tag team match if I get ready to see here shortly. As you mentioned, Nathan, Carlos is a little bit heavy-hearted today.
Absolutely. Now here comes the opponent, first opponent, CM Punk.
So you guys see CM Punk make his way down here. CM Punk makes his way down here for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
CM Punk, he will be leading a team heading into final verdict. Only problem with that is, well, he doesn't really have a team to lead so far. I mean, the only member that he has is Daniel Bryan. And that match is supposed to be 6-on-6. Team Punk only has 2 members right now.
Yeah, that's the problem. That'd be bad numbers game, that's for sure.
Of course, Team Orton, on the other hand, does have, of course, Team Captain Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and perhaps Dolph Ziggler. I'm not too sure on where Ziggler stands on joining Team Orton, but regardless, here comes CM Punk's tag team partner for tonight, Daniel Bryan.
So Daniel Bryan making his way down here. He's bringing the Yes Movement with him. As we said, folks, what a night this has been.
A lot of history.
Daniel Bryan all set, ready to go for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
And so far tonight, we've seen the Wyatt family become number 1 contenders for the tag team titles. Also tonight, we saw Stone Cold put his hands on Smokey and Triple H when he had no business doing so.
Yeah, wait a minute. I suppose you're going to inquire about that one too, are you?
Well, I mean, Stone Cold runs things around here, which would make Smokey and Triple H employees, and there's really no right for the general manager to put his hand on them.
Okay, so Stone Cold Steve Austin rules with an iron fist.
Well, I'm pretty sure by this point we all know how I feel about the way Stone Cold runs things around here, so I'm not gonna...
I'm pretty sure Stone Cold doesn't care what you think.
Yeah, well, I could go on and on, but I don't want to waste too much time talking about that, so I'm just going to get back to the match.
Uh-oh.
As we see Rollins going after Punk.
right now. Oh, nice job right there by Seth Rollins. He going for the pin. No. Back and forth we're going. Oh, man. Get that dancing neck. I don't care who you are. Now, Punk throwing Rollins to the other turnbuckle. Let's see some tag team work. Here we go. Nicely done. Ooh. Oh, sometimes Seth Rollins going to be feeling that one in the morning.
Indeed.
It's back and forth we're going here. Uh-oh. Nicely done, like a side suplex. Uh-oh, swinging that breaker.
And then Daniel Bryan going for the cover on Rollins, but no such luck.
Back and forth we're going here, ladies and gentlemen.
Rollins and Bryan going back and forth here. See Rollins taking Bryan off the apron. Bryan, no, wait a minute. Oh, man. Big sunset flip to Bryan on the outside from Rollins. Both men outside the ring now as Rollins is Bryan up against that security wall. Just continuously throwing him against it. And then throwing him into the steel ring post as well, as Rollins and Bryan are both back in the ring. And then Rollins heading up to the top rope. What's he thinking? Oh, well, it didn't pay off regardless, as Bryan with the cover and a 2 count over Rollins. Oh, big kick. Bryan now starting to come back into it. Bryan. And no, wait a minute. No, wait. Bryan holds on. Shoulder right to the midsection. And then we see a sunset flip. We got a 1. No. Kicks out at 2. And there, kick from Daniel Bryan as Rollins counters it, throwing Bryan against the ropes, and oh, there we go. Now Seth Rollins making the tag to Cody Rhodes. Rhodes now throwing Bryan into the corner. Oh, nice reverse DDT from Rhodes. Front vertical suplex from Rhodes now.
Nicely done. And now Rhodes with Daniel Bryan, throwing Daniel Bryan to those folks. Oh no! Oh, the
disaster kick. Nicely done from Cody Rhodes as he makes the cover, and Rollins taking care of Punk. But Bryan kicked out at 2.
This match continues to go back and forth.
And remember, this is a small preview of what we might see at Final Verdict, when there will be 6 members of each team.
Absolutely. Uh-oh. Ooh, nicely done by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan backhand control this matchup. Oh, Daniel Bryan. Oh, I think Daniel Bryan wants to fly here.
And he does. That diving headbutt. And oh, man. Rollins going right after Bryan.
Come on, referee. Get him out of that ring.
Well, Seth Rollins was not the legal man.
Uh-oh. Ooh. don't know who just got thrown up against those steps. But right now, Dave Bryan's back in control. Oh, the yes lock!
And wait a minute. Yes lock. Applied on Rhodes. This could be it. Oh, no.
The referee's out like a light. Oh, he's back up on his feet. Now, cut him off now. Uh-oh. Oh, swinging that break.
Now Rhodes tags Rollins, gets back into the match.
Rollins goes Daniel Bryan says that turnbuckle.
Rollins right hands to Bryan.
Nicely done by Daniel Bryan. Now Daniel Bryan makes a tag. Here comes CM Punk.
Punk and Rollins bouncing off the ropes. And oh, nice tag team work there from Bryan and Punk as Punk heads up top. Oh, that diving elbow to Rollins on the outside.
That's great arms to the late great Macho Man.
Absolutely, as Bryan throws Rollins back into the ring. Rollins in the corner, and there's that knee to the jaw, followed by that bulldog signature combo from Punk. Punk with a 2 count over Rollins. Rollins and Punk going at it, and Bryan and Rhodes going at it as well, but they're not the legal men.
Yeah, the referee needs to gain some control here.
Indeed, as Punk bounces off the ropes, and again.
Seth Rollins makes a tag, and here it comes Cody Rhodes again. Nice slam.
Cody Rhodes could be looking for the end. No, Punk.
I think Rhodes was thinking for the crossroads, but right now, got to stay with him. Here comes CM Punk. Referee finally back up on his feet.
Oh, that's
I think it is him with the knees.
Now he takes Rollins off the apron. This could be it.
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
What a message CM Punk just sent to Team Orton.
Absolutely. And you know, that's not going to make Randy Orton happy. We still got more action to come here. Look at this beautiful disaster.
But we can't forget that Orton still has the numbers advantage. CM Punk needs to find some more members for his team, and quickly.
Yeah, but we're not that far away from the final 30. Remember, CM Punk, he doesn't have that many friends here in WTW.
Well, he better make some quickly.
Yeah, he may get a bottle of chips. Chapstick and start kissing up. Yeah, one more episode. Ladies and gentlemen, we got John Cena going on with Randy Orton. It's Cena versus Orton, number God knows how many. Come up here on WTW.
Absolutely. As we see WTW champion John Cena make his way out here.
John Cena making his way down here. Remember, John Cena at Final Verdict is dealing with. Do I need to go on? Do I even need to mention his name?
Well, of course, the man you're referring to is none other than Josh McLeod.
Yeah, the best in his own head. The #1 rated a-hole in all of WTW. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the leader of Team Orton, Randy Orton. He makes his way down here.
Of course, just before we went to commercial, we saw Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins of Team Orton lose to CM Punk and Daniel Bryan of Team Punk.
Absolutely.
And we still don't know if Dolph Ziggler's going to be on Orton's team, but Orton was impressed with Dolph Ziggler's match earlier tonight.
Obviously. Knowing Ziggler might have said sure. I mean, I was part of a team before. I was a middle cheerleader, so sure, I'll be glad to join you. Just let me grab Mike Tyson Pom Pom and we can go ahead and get it on.
Well, I mean, Ziggler, he does have a golden opportunity, so he might take it and run with it.
Either that or he'll squander it as usual.
Yeah, well, I guess only time will tell if Ziggler will actually join Team Orton. He doesn't have much time left to decide, though.
Well, Ziggler can do two things: join Team Orton or sit out Final Verdict. His choice. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell, and we're seeing Cena versus Orton right here on Point Blank.
Well, John Cena and Randy Orton, I think this is the first time they've actually faced each other one-on-one here in WTW.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, it's just that everywhere else they've been fighting each other again and again and again so many times it became boring.
Absolutely, but this is the first time they faced each other in WTW, and now Orton right hands to Cena in the corner.
Cena with a reversal. Uh-oh. Oh, nicely done. And now Cena now in control.
And now,
Orton with the Luthez press.
nicely done by Randy Orton. That's one of his signature moves. We see him do quite a lot.
Uh-oh.
Cena holding on.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Speaking of signature moves, that signature DDT so early on in the match, but only one count.
I think Randy Orton wants to exact some serious punishment on this guy.
Yeah, we don't usually see Randy Orton try to end things so early. He usually likes to take his time with his opponents.
Absolutely. And Cena throwing Orton over the top rope. Uh-oh.
Orton jumping out of the way. And Orton,
well, he couldn't get out that way. Man, I don't like the way how Cena landed on the side of the apron.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, you're facing Randy Orton. He is a vicious competitor.
Oh, absolutely, no question. And now, Orton now. Referee's counting. I hope they pay attention.
Orton. Oh.
I think Cena tripped over those steps.
Indeed. But Orton doesn't really care. Orton will just do what it takes. You know, you never know what he wants to do. He could possibly be trying to end the career of John Cena, sending a message to CM Punk. We don't know what his intentions are.
Absolutely. And right now, back and forth this match. Oh! Man, that has to hurt. And now Orton just continue on punishing John Cena. Orton has tried numerous times to end John Cena's career. Even putting him in open pyro. But still, John Cena keeps coming back for more.
Absolutely, that's the way John Cena takes care of business. And there's a suplex there from Cena.
Remember, Orton has some neck issues throughout his career.
To the same degree, though, so does John Cena.
Yeah. Now John Cena now. And meanwhile, some of these fans are chanting "Let's go Cena," and the other half is chanting RKO.
And now Orton, another Luthez press on Cena.
Uh-oh, now this is vintage Randy Orton.
Stomping every single body part of John Cena.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Orton's going to that place. Orton's going to that place.
For the RKO, but Cena countering it. And Cena going for the AA. And Orton.
And like I said, they know each other so well. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Randy Orton gonna try again.
The RKO!
He actually hit it that time. Here's the cover. One.
No, that's not enough.
No, it's not. John Cena got back up, and now Cena out of the ring.
Yeah, I think Orton's lost it. The referee's starting to count.
Randy Orton never takes it too well when someone kicks out of the RKO.
Oh, no.
Cena suplexing Orton.
That was a close one because I thought he was going to suplex him on the right, suplex right straight to our table.
You and me both, but he had the different intentions. Seeing that shoulder block bouncing off the ropes, another one.
Photo bomb.
And this is vintage John Cena. We know what follows.
How about a little 5-knuckle shuffle for Randy Orton?
And we know what usually follows the 5-knuckle shuffle.
But Orton has other ideas with the way to the eyes.
Indeed.
Oh, Randy Orton's going in that place again. Orton just continues to start throwing John Cena to that turnbuckle.
And now Randy Orton clothesline. And another clothesline. And there's that slam.
I think Randy Orton's about to get ready to seal the deal here. He just continues to punish Cena. But here we go again.
Randy Orton again with that DDT. Here's the cover.
1, 2, no. And Orton, I'm pretty sure Orton is saying to the back of his mind, what in the world does it have to take to beat this guy? What do I have to do to beat him?
Well, it's not easy to beat John Cena, but it's also not easy to beat Randy Orton.
Oh,
so,
yeah, you're absolutely right.
Cena, that throwback there on Orton. Cena going after the leg now.
And Orton has other ideas.
Once again, Orton connecting with that Luthez press on John Cena. And Orton
throws Cena up against the ropes. Drop kick.
Both of these men throwing everything but the kitchen sink at each other.
Absolutely. Cena has other ideas.
That big hit to us from Cena. As Cena throws Orton against the ropes, drop toe hold. And look at this, the STF. You could see Orton tap.
Remember, John Cena could put this move on Josh McCloud at Final Verdict.
Absolutely. Randy Orton crawling towards the ropes. And he gets to them in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, if my memory serves me correctly, and if it's too soon, I'm sorry. But if Cena loses this match by countout or disqualification, he loses the title?
Yes, that is correct.
I want to make sure. So we know that means McLeod can win the WTW title either by pinfall or submission, or he could be a coward and win the matchup by disqualification or countout.
Well, Cena will not have that champion's advantage come final verdict.
Absolutely. So at final verdict, we're going to find out if McLeod is a man or a coward. We're going to find that out at final verdict. And meanwhile, Cena's looking for the
Cena.
Hey!
And no! RKO!
Oh, man, what a reversal.
That has to be it. 1, 2, no! And I believe that was the second RKO that Randy Orton hit in this match.
Absolutely, you're right. Orton back in control now. Orton's got to be asking himself, what do I have to do to beat John Cena? I'm throwing everything at this guy. He kicked out 2 RKOs. What more do I have to do?
Not only that, but it looks like Cena's been busted wide open.
Oh, man.
And Orton sees that. He's targeting the head.
Oh, yeah. I think Orton sees blood.
Once again with the Luthez press.
Oh, man. I think John Cena needs to end this. He needs to end this quickly. He sure as hell do not want to head in the final verdict, not at 100%.
Absolutely. Randy Orton keeps targeting the head. This won't end well.
Yeah, Cena is bleeding like a stuffed pig.
And we know Randy Orton's not going to stop.
Cena being thrown to that turnbuckle with force. Oh, DDT!
DDT.
Oh, man. And Orton just continues. Good Lord. Orton just continues his assault. Here we go again. Orton stumping out a body part.
Well, you know, Josh McLeod, he's got to be watching the match, but also CM Punk, he's got to be watching this match as well.
I'm pretty sure Josh McLeod is watching this matchup with smiles on his face. Is he thinking John Cena is easy pickings at this point?
Oh, third RKO in the match.
Okay, if he kicks out this RKO, I will be stunned.
There's absolutely no way that Cena can continue after that. Oh, no.
Well, yeah,
he's going to put him out of action. Going to the pond. No.
Oh, look
Cena.
out. Yeah, it's coming.
And there it is.
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
And somehow, John Cena managed to defeat Randy Orton.
You know something? Cena, you know something? The theme of Superman comes to my mind.
Well, I mean... I think I get the point. But yeah, John Cena, he fought through 3 RKOs, and he was this close to getting punted by Randy Orton.
Absolutely. I mean, look at John Cena. John Cena is a bloody mess, though.
Absolutely, but is he ready for McLeod come final verdict?
That's a good question. He better start healing up. He better start healing up fast. I'm pretty sure Josh McLeod is licking his chops. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of...
With the championship belt!
Absolutely.
This is uncalled for.
Oh, he's not done.
Oh, come on. Oh, what a coward.
Josh McLeod sending a message. And now look at this. Randy Orton coming back in.
Oh, no. Well, we knew these two had a history.
RKO and McLeod. On top of the title, too.
Oh, man.
And now Randy Orton turning his attention toward John Cena. And here comes Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins.
I think that turning there touches to Cena. And Cena is saying, bring it on. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Cesaro.
He knew Cesaro was going to stand highly by. Hey, man.
Oh, Cena back up to his feet. Cesaro!
No.
The very European uppercut. And now Daniel Bryan and CM Punk making their way out, confronting Team Orton. But I don't like the odds.
It's still 2 on. Oh, what the?
Well, Jinder Mahal.
He looks different.
Jinder Mahal, member of Team Orton. No, wait, Drew McIntyre.
Oh boy. I say Jinder Mahal looks different without his turban on.
Now McIntyre's coming down.
And McIntyre's joined Team Orton.
Oh boy. Now we got 2 on 5 odds here.
Wait, stop!
AJ Styles running down. And now McIntyre and Styles going at it. We know the history these two have with each other.
Oh, no question. And they're fighting out here, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to take that fight to the back.
Indeed, but does that mean AJ is joining Team Punk?
Meanwhile, McLeod just popped up.
Well, now McLeod and Cena outside the ring. McLeod still has the title. And he's running with it. Cena following him. And wait a minute. Roman Reigns. Reigns is back. Remember when McLeod did it, his cousin
McLeod don't know what to do.
stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Meanwhile, we got a fight book out here. And Reigns is
Now-
paying attention to the net. Paying attention to
Reigns.
me. McLeod is running like a cowboy to the locker room.
Reigns helping Team Punk. McLeod running away from Cena.
It's Leon. I think it's.
Oh boy. Nate Barron, Intercontinental Champion, going out to the ring. And the big bicycle kick to Rose.
Well, there goes some of Cody Rhodes' teeth. But that means he won't be doing dashing moves anymore.
Chaos is breaking out here, and Cesaro going after Farron.
Well, good luck trying to beat that up, FB. Rhodes is seriously hurt.
And now Bryan. Oh, the steal. Chaos consuming the arena here at Thunder Bay.
Oh man! Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we put the Thunder in Thunder Bay. My gosh! Meanwhile, Orton, don't turn around, Orton! Superman punch!
Oh wait,
Straight to the GTS!
I think Team Punk acquired some new members. Reigns throwing Orton out of the ring.
Like an old piece of meat.
Well, there you go. Roman Reigns, Nate Farron, and AJ Styles came out here to help out Team Punk.
Absolutely. I think Team Punk is at 5 numbers right now.
And so is Team Orton, because Cesaro just joined the team, I think.
Not to mention McIntyre.
That too. And each team needs one more member. As of now, his answer is still undecided.
Speaking of Ziggler. Something's breaking down here. One is other fan.
Well, by the next point blank, Randy Orton wants to know if Ziggler is with Team Orton or against him. See the members of Team Punk celebrating.
Oh, meanwhile, Cena and McLeod finally hit right here in the back.
Yeah, they're not done.
Oh, this thing is far from over.
Yeah, we're not going to wait until final verdict, folks.
Oh! Meanwhile, our security manager have managed to stop the teams from fighting. This thing is all open back here.
Absolutely. It's McLeod throws Cena. Oh, right into that AV cart.
Yeah, there's gonna be no TV tonight. My gosh. McLeod is trying to escape, but John Cena ain't having none of it.
There's not.
A melee has broken out here, ladies and gentlemen. McLeod is still running.
Yeah, McLeod trying to make a break for it. No, not quite.
He's trying to make sure Cena stays down so he can run. And now McLeod's heading for the heels. Cena's right behind him. And McLeod.
They're in the parking lot. Look at this. McLeod escaping into that car.
Hobson. Yeah, he's gone, folks.
There we go. McLeod leaving the arena and Cena stunned.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time on Point Blank, we'll see you soon.